In a move that has sent ripples through the global geopolitical landscape, Brazil has announced its decision to join China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative. This unexpected shift in foreign policy marks a new era for Brazil and promises to redefine the dynamics of South American and global trade. If you find this development as intriguing as we do, don't forget to like and share this video to keep others in the loop about this major geopolitical shift. The announcement was made by President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva following high-level diplomatic engagements, including a visit to Beijing by Brazil Vice President in June 2024. During this visit, agreements on sustainable development, agriculture, and infrastructure were signed, laying the groundwork for Brazil's integration into the BRI. These diplomatic efforts signify a renewed commitment to strengthening the ties between these two economic powerhouses. China has been Brazil's largest trading partner since 2009, with bilateral trade reaching record levels. In 2022, Brazil's exports to China hit an impressive $89 billion, comprising mainly soybeans, iron ore, and crude oil. By 2023, this figure had soared to an unprecedented $105.7 billion, driven by significant shipments of these commodities. Soybean exports alone amounted to $38.9 billion, making up 73.1% of Brazil's total soybean exports. China also accounted for over 64% of Brazil's iron ore exports and nearly half of its oil exports. This deep economic independence has set the stage for Brazil's involvement in the BRI, a move seen as a strategic enhancement of their robust economic partnership. Joining the BRI is not just about boosting trade, it's about infrastructure development, investment, and connectivity. China's Belt and Road Initiative, launched in 2013, aims to develop infrastructure and promote economic integration across Asia, Europe, and Africa, involving over 150 countries. For Brazil, this means an influx of Chinese investments in critical sectors such as energy, mining, agriculture, and infrastructure. Chinese investments in Brazil have been particularly significant in the energy sector, focusing on both traditional and renewable energy sources. Notable projects include the 500 kilovolt power transmission line by China's State Grid Brazil Holding Company and the LDV wind power expansion by CGM Brazil Energy Holdings. These projects highlight China's commitment to enhancing Brazil's energy infrastructure. China's investments in Brazil are already transforming the nation's infrastructure. The mining sector, a vital area for Chinese investments, has seen projects aimed at expanding production capabilities and improving logistics for exporting minerals. In 2023, Brazil exported 242 million tons of iron ore to China, underscoring the importance of Chinese demand in sustaining Brazil's mining industry. Investments in agricultural logistics have also been significant. Projects such as the development of logistical corridors, new roads, and railways facilitate the flow of grains and other agricultural products from Brazil to China. Infrastructure projects like the Ferrogrão Railway and the paving of the BR-319 highway aim to improve transportation routes and reduce export costs, boosting Brazil's export capabilities and supporting its economic growth. As a founding member of BRICS, Brazil's integration into the BRI strengthens the alliance's collective economic power. The BRI's focus on improving global trade, infrastructure, and connectivity aligns perfectly with BRICS' goals of fostering economic growth and development among emerging markets. By integrating into the BRI, Brazil can improve its trade infrastructure, facilitating smoother and more efficient trade routes between BRICS members and beyond. This move can lead to increased trade volume and economic interdependence within BRICS, enhancing the group's collective economic power. It also aligns with the broader BRICS strategy of creating a multipolar world order that isn't dominated by Western institutions like the IMF and World Bank. The BRI's focus on infrastructure development can attract significant investments into Brazil, helping to modernize its economy and promoting shared growth and development goals within BRICS. The potential impact of Brazil's participation in the BRI extends beyond economics. It represents a strategic alignment with China, a move that could shift global geopolitical dynamics. By enhancing its infrastructure and connectivity, Brazil is positioning itself as a key player in the new global order, ready to capitalize on the opportunities presented by the BRI. What do you think this means for Brazil's future and its role on the global stage? Share your thoughts and comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. The deepening ties between Brazil and China have been marked by numerous high-level visits and agreements aimed at strengthening bilateral relations. For instance, Vice President Geraldo Alckmin's visit to Beijing in June 2024 resulted in significant agreements on sustainable development, agriculture, and infrastructure. This visit concluded with the approval of 24.6 billion BRL in credit concessions for Brazil, which included investments focused on the reconstruction of Rio Grande do Sul and infrastructure projects aimed at combating climate change. During this visit, the C7 plenary session of the Sino-Brazilian High-Level Coordination and Cooperation Commission facilitated these agreements. Additionally, a notable deal was reached to double Brazilian coffee exports to China with an agreement between Apex Brazil and Luckin Coffee for the export 120,000 tons of coffee valued at $500 million. Sinovac also committed to investing 500 million BRL in vaccine development in Brazil in partnership with the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation. Brazil, historically cautious about joining the BRI, has recently shown more openness towards participation, with President Lula da Silva emphasizing the synergy between Chinese interests and Brazil's infrastructure needs. Brazil's decision to join the BRI carries significant long-term implications that extend beyond immediate economic benefits. A primary concern is the potential for Brazil to become ensnared in a debt trap. While infrastructure development is essential, the terms of Chinese loans and potential collateral requirements must be closely monitored. Increased economic interdependence on China could create vulnerabilities if geopolitical tensions escalate or if China's economy experiences a downturn. While the BRI can boost exports, it's crucial for Brazil to diversify its export markets to reduce reliance on a single major trading partner. Technological transfer and knowledge sharing are potential benefits of the BRI, but it's essential to ensure that Brazil benefits from these exchanges and develops its own technological capabilities. Closer ties with China may also influence Brazil's relationships with traditional Western partners, potentially leading to a rebalancing of diplomatic relations. As a regional leader in South America, Brazil's role could be enhanced or challenged depending on how it manages its BRI participation and the perception of its alignment with China. Improved infrastructure through the BRI could enhance connectivity, reduce transportation costs, and improve living standards for Brazilians. However, large-scale infrastructure projects may have environmental consequences, requiring careful planning and mitigating measures. Social equity is another consideration. It's essential to ensure that the benefits of BRI projects are distributed equitably and that local communities are not negatively impacted. Brazil's participation in the BRI could attract more Chinese investments in infrastructure projects, improving connectivity and logistics within Brazil and between Brazil and other regions. As the largest economy in South America, Brazil's involvement in the BRI could enhance China's influence in Latin America, potentially encouraging other countries in the region to join the initiative. Brazil's decision to join China's Belt and Road Initiative is a geopolitical game changer. It underscores the growing influence of the Global South in reshaping global economic dynamics and marks a significant shift in Brazil's foreign policy. As Brazil and China deepen their partnership, the world will be watching closely, recognizing that this alliance has the potential to redefine the future of global trade and economic development. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on the latest in global geopolitics, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth insights. Thanks for watching.